Hello and welcome to the 17th edition of Monday Review. Rajinder S. Nagarkoti is back with the Times of India's weekly roundup of print news from Chandigarh, Mohali and Panchkula. The Sukhna floodgates opened after 2 years, causing a flash flood in Baltana and Zirakpur that drowned cremation ground, park, marriage resorts and dairies, besides street cats and dogs. Barinderjit Singh Saluja recalls the ordeal of Baltana.
A breach in Sukhna Cho put the Baltana police post under 10 feet of water, damaging 75% of the record and 72 impounded vehicles. The cops had to shift weapons and ammunitions, lay wet files to dry in a nearby park, and break a wall to open a channel to adjacent rivulet. The draining water carried with it a three-wheeler. Built a level higher than the road, the airport drain caused all this harm.
We are here today at Baltana where a complete flood has been witnessed for the first time ever in the history. After the Sukhna lake spillover floodgates were opened, after Sukhna went beyond the danger level and the entire area of Baltana is submerged underwater.
Thanks, Barinder. Piyush Sarna has another situation report from Khudda Lahora.
After a breach in Patiala Ki Rao, more than 600 villagers of Khudda Lahora were on their toes since the crack of dawn to drain 5 feet of water from their homes. There is no count of the two-wheelers damaged. For a day, nobody in the area was able to cook. Soaked appliances cluttered the village front yards. Drains overflowed, adding to the stink. The story has been repeating for more than 10 years.
Thanks, Piyush. Let us understand what happened.
The making of a flood. The Sukhna opened its floodgates because the water level had touched the danger mark of 1,163 feet. The water was released from 2 of the 3 floodgates at the regulator end. The release was from 4 am to 1:30 pm. That's for 9 hours and a half. The gates were lifted 3 inches and then 6 and then 9 inches to increase the flow gradually. Here's how the water moved. It passed over the Sukhna Cho bridge between Bapu Dham and Mani Majra, entered Kishangarh village, blocked the road from Mani Majra to the Sector 26 light point, travelled through the industrial area in Mohali, and stopped the Panchkula traffic. Civil defense teams were posted along the Sukhna Cho in Kishangarh, Bapu Dham, the industrial area, Daria and Feda. The floodgates were last opened 2 years ago on September 24, 2018, besides in 2008 and 2003. This August, Chandigarh has received more than 340 mm rainfall, highest in 16 years. Desilting of the Patiala Ki Rao Cho has been ordered. Epidemic is likely in Baltana because of the dead cats and dogs on the streets.
The Zirakpur MC claims the floodgates opened without warning. During a long power cut, the town cursed the power corporation for not upgrading the transmission lines and transformers before monsoon. If the rain continues, the gates will open again. Moving on to COVID-19. No more weekend lockdown in Chandigarh, but the odd-even system will continue in the congested markets till September 3. The plan to keep people indoors on Saturdays and Sundays for virus containment flopped. Traders were the principal critics. The Tri-City reported a few deaths and 200 plus cases every day. Mohali started the week with the dismal recovery rate of 51%. In Chandigarh, a poor coordination came under caution. Figures don't lie.
Fastest COVID-19 growth rates. Chandigarh at 5.1% is on top. Chhattisgarh at 4.6% is number 2. Puducherry at 4.5% is third. In testing, Chandigarh is at the 21st spot. Leader Ladakh does 3004 tests per million, while Chandigarh does only 617. Here's how the scorecard stands. Chandigarh has 1,572 active cases, with 45 deaths, 2,107 recoveries and a total overall figure of 3,724. Panchkula has 724 active cases with 17 deaths, 1,238 recoveries and a total overall figure of 1,979. Mohali has 1,471 active cases with 68 deaths, 1,775 recoveries and a total overall figure of 3,314.
Sukhna once more. Chandigarh will push Punjab and Haryana to declare a no construction eco-sensitive zone around the Sukhna Wildlife Sanctuary. The Environment Ministry's final notification is for the UT alone. On to education. Once again, Punjab University said no to 100% fee waiver, prompting all student parties to end their protest and raise two fresh demands. First, for more time to pay the fee, and the second, how the needy students can get support. Chandigarh received more than 26,000 foreigners in the last fiscal, compared with the previous count of more than 43,000. Only the Pakistanis asked to overstay. Check out our Citizen reporters now.
While citizen reporter Girish Anand brings to light major pitfalls of poor workmanship as workers leave a hollowed portion uncovered in Sector 31, citizen reporters Satish Khosla and Aman Sharma hope the authorities to put together missing pieces of a signboard in Sector 39 and repair the spiral slide in Sector 20 respectively. Sandeep Sharma points out the possibility of streetlights posts collapsing due to damage in their holding structures in Sector 29 and 30. You can be a citizen reporter too and raise key public issues. For that, please download the CR app from Google Play or App Store.
Send in your contributions and keep reading Times of India. To get your copy, call us at this number 1800 121 0005. See you next week. Stay safe.